What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the new album from the band Behexen, entitled The Poisonous Path. This is released on Debemur Morti Productions. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Tampere, Finland, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very ritualistic, blasphemous, and occult style of black metal. Yeah. Behexen are one of those bands that I consider to be part of what I like to call the unholy trinity of Finnish black metal. I'm of course referring to Sargeist, Horna, and this band I'm going to be talking to you about here, Behexen. All three of these bands have many things in common. They've been around for lengthy amounts of time. They've shared band members with one another. They've created music together with one another. Just a very complex and unique sort of offering. I would say Behexen is probably my second favorite out of the three bands that I just mentioned here, as far as consistency, fluidity, and just overall great music. And Behexen have done that for quite the good while, with albums like Ritual Satanum, By the Blessing of Satan, and For My Soul for His Glory. The earliest instances of Behexen were just incredible. Great vocals, great music, incredible vibes, just pure Finnish black metal darkness. Yeah. But then in 2012 is when I really fell in love with this band with the album Nightside Emanations. Everything about that album to me was just perfection. It was them continuously growing and changing with their sound, still maintaining the rawness and trueness of Finnish black metal, but something about it just really struck a nerve with me. It really struck a nerve, and I really loved the fuck out of that record. I even put it in my top 10 of that year, if memory serves me correct. Yeah. As is the pattern with any Behexen album, we've waited a while for something new to come from this project, and now here we are with The Poisonous Path. This is their fifth full-length album. It's 10 tracks, and it clocks in at around 56 minutes in length, so as is the case for any sort of Behexen record, this is something you really need to strap yourself in for, because you're going to be in for one hellacious journey and thrill ride. This isn't something you fast forward or skip through. You really let this record think with you and sit with you. And pretty much if you've been following Behexen's sound quality and growth, you can tell that what type of direction The Poisonous Path is going to go into, because it starts off with the title track of this album's name, The Poisonous Path, and then from then on there, you realize why Behexen have been doing what they've been doing for so long, and why they are so very good at what they do here. It's pretty much Behexen business as usual here, and I think The Poisonous Path is another really awesome addition to an already nearly perfect discography. Pretty much, if you're familiar with Behexen's musical style, it's going to be a straight up raw and hellacious experience. Musically, this is just an incredible release. If I'm not mistaken, this is the last Behexen release to feature Shortrog, a man who has been synonymous with every single band that I mentioned in this review, not just Behexen, but Sargeist and Horna and so on. His involvement, along with the other guitar work that's been done here, is just fantastic. I love the way these riffs sound. There's a huge amount of aggressiveness and a lot of pushing forward going on here with these guitars. I really love that, especially with songs like Cave of the Dark Dreams and Ombra Luciferi. Just some amazing riff work being done here, and I really like the psychology that's being done here with these guitar riffs. I think they sound wonderful, and they really bring out the best of this album's style and feeling. It's a dark feeling, and I think these guitar riffs that are being done here just sound wonderful. It is a very guitar-driven sort of record, and it does feel that way throughout the majority of this release. Not a dull moment to be heard as far as I'm concerned. a lot of heaviness, a lot of drama being presented with these guitar riffs. It's just awesome, especially for some of the lengthier songs that are on this record. There is a lot of methodical pacing going on here with some of these songs, but yet it doesn't feel like it's dragging on. It paces itself just perfectly, and I love what Behexen do with their storytelling aspects and their style of getting the ball rolling with a release like The Poisonous Path. I think it's really awesome. The drumming is really awesome here to listen to as well. Of course, it's the typical sort of Behexen drum performance. Very calm, very meditative, but yet when you get into some very devastating blast beats, you're going to get a good amount of them here. And I think they're done very tastefully and very artfully. It's not done for the sake of wanting to be a black metal blast fest. There's just a lot of great patience and momentum going with this drum performance, and I really love how things gel together so well and so nicely here with this drum performance. I really like how things are going here, especially for the pace of this record. This is almost an hour-long sort of record, but I think it goes by wonderfully, and this drummer really does a sensational performance here. I really love what he does here on The Poisonous Path. And as far as the vocals are concerned, Hoth is probably one of the most recognizable voices in not only just Finnish black metal, but in the black metal world altogether. He is a wonderful, wonderful vocalist. You can tell the fear and pain he delivers in his vocal style. The almost dark, ritualistic sort of growls that he delivers, the spoken word parts, the parts where he busts out into almost choral sort of singing. It's just intense and intimidating. I really love that vocal style that Hoth brings here for this band, especially for a release like The Poisonous Path. I think you get more of what he was doing with a release like Nightside Emanations on The Poisonous Path, and I think it's really awesome. Most of the lyrics are in English, but the last track on this record, Rakkaudesta Satanan, if I said that wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, the last track is the Finnish language track, and I think he does some sensational things here with his vocal style. But as far as the rest of the lyrics go, top-notch stuff. I really like the lyrical content of this release. Very dark, very ritualistic, and of course blasphemous as can be, but it's done in a very artful and tasteful sort of way. It's intelligent Satanism, so to speak. And I think Behexen do that kind of blasphemous style of black metal tremendously. I love what they do here with The Poisonous Path. So overall, like I said, I think this is another really awesome record in the Behexen discography. I don't know if I like this album more than I do Nightside Emanations, because that album hit me a lot harder and it got to my mind and my heart way deeper. But I think The Poisonous Path is something very special in its own right. This could definitely see a spot in my top 20 of this year. I think that Behexen are continuously proving themselves to be one of the real flag bearers for Finnish black metal, and I think they do that very well here with The Poisonous Path. So if I had to pick any favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say the title track, Cave of the Dark Dreams, Umbra Luciferi, Chalice of Abyssal Water, and Gallows of Inversion. Some really awesome songs and some incredible lyrics to boot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you a link in the description box as to how you can get a hold of this album and listen to it. I will leave you a link to the Debemur Morti Bandcamp page where you can stream this album in its entirety, hear it for yourself, and be your own judge as to whether you think it's worthy of being purchased or not. You can stream it digitally, and it is also available as a CD, and what I showed in this video is the 12-inch vinyl version. I bought this in North America through Hell's Headbangers. I'm pretty sure you can get it there, or Ominous Domain. Keep an eye out for any US distros that happen to carry it. I may as well show you the contents of it so you know what you're going to be getting. Very awesome, beautiful gatefold here. Back cover with the lyrics and the logo. Gatefold with credits. Very, very nice affixed booklet with lyrics. Excellent photography. Band photos. Very, very awesome stuff here. Yeah, I really like what they did with this this gatefold. You get this little poster sheet thing here. I really like this picture. It is just beautiful, beautiful stuff. And you have this logo on the back of here, and it is on. And I believe they come on a double 180 gram black vinyl. but you have this awesome etching on the D side, which I think is very, very nice. Very awesome quality here. You're getting what you pay for with the vinyl version, and the CD version, of course, is very cool too. So, again, the album is The Poisonous Path by Behexen. This is released on Debemur Morti Productions. Go check this out. And for a score, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Another awesome piece of Finnish black metal from one of the best Finnish black metal bands in the whole wide world. To me, at least. So, if you've happened to have heard this album, definitely let me know what you think and how you feel about it and how you think it compares to previous Behexen releases. Are any of you guys into Behexen? Do you have a favorite release from this band? Are they your favorite within this trilogy, this unholy trinity of Finnish black metal? Or what? Let me know what you think. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. And until next time, Miho out.